on a sidewalk floor. Another night I've lived before. Same old bar, same old tune. Moon hangs low like it's tied to. I don't rush, I don't pray, I just let the hours decay. Every face I pass by looks like me if I lie. And second glances. Your voice ain't loud anymore. It's a knock on a closed door. I don't chase what disappeared. I don't toast to wasted years. Some men heal, some men choose to make peace with what they lose. Silence taught me how to see what noise never showed me. You don't need a loaded heart to know what's empty. These dark blues know my weight. Every step, every mistake. They don't ask me to confess. They just sit with the mess. No excuse, no excuse. I just breathe in dark blue. Midnight train screams down the line like it's running out of time. I watch it pass, don't move a bone. Some roads ain't meant to be known. I keep my hands inside my coat. Guard my words, guard my throat. I've said enough, I paid my dues. Now I speak in dark blues. If love's a lesson I passed too late, read it wrong, learned it straight. Pain don't shout, it stays polite. Waits for you in quiet nights. I ain't broken, I ain't clean, just somewhere in between. I don't bend, I don't bruise. I adapt to dark blue. These dark blues don't drag me down. They keep my feet on solid ground. When the lights all fade to black, they're the only thing I have. No disguise, no loose screws. I'm still standing in dark blue. Morning comes, same shoes, same walk, dark blues. hums like a tired prayer. Rain-soaked streets don't care. Boots dragging sins behind. Another lost night, another line. Ashtray full of borrowed time. Cheap motel, flickering sign. Every mirror knows my face. Every drink just takes your place. I keep hearing your voice in the noise like a bad old vinyl scratch. They're trying to drown it in the blues, but it keeps calling back. Broken chords and rusted strings, singing songs about broken things. Heartbeat slow, then skips a line, like this messed up life of mine. Love came fast, love left me here with scars unseen. I play low, I play it bruised. Yeah, I got nothing left but blues. Streetlight shadows know my name. Same old town, same old shame. Barroom saints and whiskey sins. Promises I never win. Your perfume still hangs around in every dark and empty sound. I chase ghosts I can't outrun, bleeding slow beneath the sun. Every mile just feels the same. Every road leads back to you. I tried burning all the bridges, but the fire never took on. Broken chords and rusted strings, singing songs about broken things. Heartbeat slow, then skips a line, like this messed up life of mine. Love came fast, love left me here with scars I've seen. I play it low, I play it bruised. Yeah, I got nothing left but blues. Midnight talks with empty chairs, confessing things to no one there. Clock keeps laughing at my pain. Tick by tick, same refrain. I learned hope is just a word when silence screams louder than heard. Every goodbye cuts me clean like a knife I never see. They said man up, let it go, but they don't hear these demons slow. Dragging chains inside my chest, lay me down, don't let me rest. If redemption's real somewhere, it sure as hell ain't waiting here. I wear regret like second skin, another round. Let it creeps in cold and gray, finds me still here, not okay. If tomorrow ever comes through, I'll meet it drunk on dark blue. like it knows my sins. Every night pulls me back in. I light a smoke, watch it fade, just like every vow I made. Ain't no angels in this town, just tired men going down. Every face feels unfamiliar, even when they know my name. I keep walking past reflections, but they all look the same. These dark blues ride shotgun with me every mile, every truth. I tried running from the silence, but it's louder when I move. Love don't stay, it just passes through, leaves a scar, takes a piece of you. I don't pray, I just lose. Yeah, I'm living on dark blues. Barroom clock stuck on regret, every tick another debt. Your memory, it's like cheap wine, burns slow, waste time. I've learned hope's a loaded gun, points back when you think you won. This heart don't beat for fun, it just survives, then runs. I've been telling lies to myself, saying I'm fine, saying I'm strong, but the truth keeps knocking and it don't leave me alone. These dark blues ride shotgun with me every mile, every truth. I tried burying the silence, but it always digs back through. Love's a game, I always lose. Dealer smile, stacks the rules. I don't cry, I just bruise. Yeah, I'm living on dark blues. Neon rain on broken signs, every dream past its time. I hear sirens singing low, like they know where I'll go. There's a weight I can't outrun, every battle's already won. By the past, by what I chose, by the things I never said. If redemption's on the way, it took a wrong turn yesterday. I ain't looking to be saved, just need something real to stay. They say pain makes a man, guess that's why I understand why I stand here half confused, with a soul full of dark blues. The night don't ask me where I've been, it just lets me walk back in. Streetlights hum like old regrets, nothing here I haven't met. I don't hurry, I don't stall, time don't scare me much at all. Every mile I didn't choose still led me here in dark blues. I've seen truth wear borrowed skin, watched it crack from trying to fit in. Some things only show their face when you wait. These dark blues don't raise their voice, they respect the choice. They don't save, they don't accuse, they just prove. I don't bend, I don't lose, I stay sharp in dark blues. Ooh, barroom doors breathe smoke and sound, same lost souls, different towns. Your memory don't cut or sting, it's just another passing thing. I don't polish what was wrong, I learned raw is good enough. Some men shout, some men bruise, I learned how to muse. Silence taught me what to keep, what to bury, what to leave. You don't need to settle scores to close doors. These dark blues hold my shade, never tied, never fake. They don't heal, they don't amuse, they just stay true. I don't rush, I don't lose, I move slow in dark blues. Ooh, midnight feels like borrowed calm, no alarms, no charm. I don't fight what's meant to fade, I let time get paid. Strength ain't steel or stone, it's standing firm alone. I don't scream, I don't bruise, I learn stillness from dark blues. If love's a lesson, I passed late, didn't fail, just recalibrate. Some answers come in shade, not parade. I ain't broken, I ain't new, just reduce. whiskey sour on a sticky bar, wondering where you are so far. Empty glass, empty stare, just a ghost hanging in the air. Where'd you go? Where'd you run? Underneath this broken sun. Broken strings on my old guitar, broken dreams both near and far. Heartbeat drumming a ragged beat. Can't find solace, can't find sweet. Love's a lie, love's a cheat. Stuck here on this lonely street. Rain on the window, a steady drip. Every memory a bitter sip. Your laughter echoes in my head. Words unsaid, words unsaid. Shadows dancing on the wall. Hear your name and I start to fall. This town ain't big enough for two, not when one of them is you. Broken strings on my old guitar, broken dreams both near and far. Heartbeat drumming a ragged beat. Can't find solace, can't find sweet. Love's a lie, love's a cheat. Stuck here on this lonely street. They say time heals all the wounds, but these scars just bloom deeper, darker every day. Gonna waste away, gonna fade away. Is there a reason? Is there a sign? This pain ain't yours, it's only mine. A twisted knot, a tangled thread. Wish I was numb, wish I was dead. Walking down these empty lanes, feel the chill, feel the pains. Every corner, every turn, another lesson I gotta learn. About goodbye, about the end. No one to call, no one to mend. The shattered soul, this weary heart, torn to pieces right from the start. Yeah. Night pours down like cheap regret on a city that won't forget. I walk slow, hands in my jeans. Learn too much from what I've seen. Streetlights buzz like bad advice. Same mistakes, different price. I don't ask for second views, I already know the truth. I've watched love turn into waste, watch patience come too late. Some lessons don't arrive, they wait. These dark blues don't save my soul, they just help me stay in control. They don't shine, they don't bruise, they just live I just wear these dark blues. Barroom floors know how I stand. Half a man, half a plan. Your memory ain't sharp or loud, it's just there like a cloud. I don't hate what didn't stay, I just learned to let it wait. Some hearts bend, some refuse. Mine grew quiet, dark and used. Silence taught me how to move without asking for proof. You don't need to say goodbye to know these darker blues will walk my line. Never rush, never lie. They don't heal, they don't accuse, they just show us true. I don't win, I don't lose, I just stand in dark blue. Midnight clocks don't judge my pace, they just tick, they don't wait. I made peace with what I lack. I don't look forward, I don't look back. Strength ain't fist or pride, it's keeping calm when you're tired. I don't scream, I don't bruise, I learn restraint from dark blues. If hope knocks, I let it pass. Some doors close too fast. I ain't holy, I ain't damned, just a man who understands that some roads you never choose, they choose you. Don't fade away, they age like truth, they stay. When the night pulls tight and cruel, they keep me cool. I don't pray, I don't move, I just breathe in dark blue. Morning comes, same shoe, same in dark blue. Rain keeps falling like it knows every secret I don't show. City breeze in shades of gray teaches men to look away. I keep my hands deep in my coat, words stay locked inside my throat. Every step I take alone feels like home I've never known. I've learned silence ain't a curse, it's armor when the truth gets worse. Some men talk to feel alive, some survive by staying quiet. These dark blues don't make a sound, they just follow me around. They don't beg, they don't choose, they just stay when others move. I don't break, I don't bruise, I just walk with dark blues. Streetlight hums above my head like it heard the things you said. Every promise wears thin when you replay it again and again and again. Your shadow scars. Every road I didn't take still waits for me away. I learned strength ain't fist of fire, it's walking calm when you're tired. I don't scream, I don't bruise, I adapt to dark blues. Lose. If love's a gamble, I stayed in, played it cool, still lost again. But regret don't own my name, I just carry what remains. I ain't holy, I ain't damned, just a man who understands that some truths you don't refuse, you just live them. Dark blues. Headlights stretch on a two-lane scar. City fades in the rearview dark. I don't pray for open signs, I read the road, I read the lines. Every mile I didn't run taught me who I become. I don't chase a younger truth, I outgrew. I've seen hope dressed up as need, watched it beg, watched it bleed. Some lessons hit you clean when you lean back. These dark blues ride shotgun slow. They don't steer, they just know. They don't lie, they don't soothe, they just move. I don't rush, I don't lose, I stay cool in dark blues. Radio plays a no regret, same damn song I ain't skipped yet. Your name hums in broken chords, not sharp enough to hurt no more. I don't rewind what's already gone, I let the night roll on. Some men shout, some men bruise, I learned quiet truth. Silence taught me how to hear what noise hides in fear. You don't need to own the road to drive. These dark blues keep my speed, never faster than I need. They don't heal, they don't accuse, they just cruise. I don't bend, I don't lose, I move steady in dark blues. Station lights at 2 a.m. Feel like old friends again. Nobody asks where I'm from, they just sell me time and run. Strength ain't fighting every bend, it's knowing where it ends. I don't stall, I don't choose, I trust these dark blues. If love was fuel, I burned it clean. Didn't beg, didn't lead. Some fires teach you when to slow. Before you go, I ain't empty, I ain't through, just tuned. Another night I've lived before. Same old bar, same old tune. Moon hangs low like it's tired too. I don't rush, I don't pray, I just let the hours decay. Every face I pass by looks like me if I lie. I learn quick not to explain. Some truths don't need a name. If you carry them long enough, they start carrying you. These dark blues keep me steady when the world spins fast. They don't promise me forever, just a way to last. Love tried once, love refused, left me locked in dark blues. Hey! Ashtray full of almost chances, missed calls and second glances. Your voice ain't loud anymore, it's a knock on a closed door. I don't chase what disappeared, I don't toast to wasted years. Some men heal, some men choose to make peace with what they lose. Silence taught me how to see what noise never showed me. You don't need a loaded heart to know what's empty. These dark blues know my weight, every step, every mistake. They don't ask me to confess, they just sit with the mess. No excuse, no excuse, no excuse. I just breathe in dark blues. Midnight train screams down the line like it's running out of time. I watch it pass, don't move a bone. Some roads ain't meant to be known. I keep my hands inside my coat, guard my words, guard my throat. I've said enough, I paid my dues. Now I speak in dark blues. If love's a lesson I passed too late, read it wrong, learned it straight. Pain don't shout, it stays polite, waits for you in quiet nights. I ain't broken, I ain't clean, just somewhere in between. I don't bend, I don't bruise, I adapt to dark blues. These dark blues don't drag me down, they keep my feet on solid ground. When the lights all fade to black, they're the only thing I have. No disguise, no loose screws. I'm still standing in dark blues. Morning comes, same shoes, same walk, dark blues. I still set 2 cups on the table, like you might walk back in. touches me. They said time would dull the ache, but they just taught me how to fake being fine. These dark blues sit with me when the room gets too quiet to breathe. They don't ask me to be strong, they just let me break along. I don't run, I don't choose, I just hurt in dark blues. Your laughter lives in empty space between words I never say. I hear you most when no one's here, when the night won't look away. I replay things I didn't do, more than the things I did. Some regrets don't scream or bruise, they whisper then dig in. I learned love ain't always loud, sometimes it's just staying around in the pain. These dark blues know my name, every doubt, every shame. They don't leave when I'm confused, they just stay. Dark blues, I don't beg, I don't move, I just feel in dark blues. Morning comes like nothing's wrong, like the world don't feel this lost. People talk about moving on like it's just a switch you cross. I smile back, I play my role, say I'm good, say I'm fine, but every step I take alone leaves you further on my mind. If I had one honest prayer, it wouldn't ask you back, it just asked for one more night where I could tell you that I loved you more than I showed, more than fear would have lied. I'm still learning how. These dark blues hold my hand when I don't understand. They don't fix what I lose, they just help me through. I don't win, I don't lose, I survive in dark blues. If you ever feel this too, I'm still here. In dark blue. Like it's listening to my heart. Streetlights hum with no refrain. Every step feels earned in pain. I don't run, I don't hide, I just let the moment slide. There's a weight I've learned to choose. Feels a lot like dark blue. place I've always known. Every road feels worn and slow, but I still choose where I go. I learned strength ain't making noise, it's keeping calm without a choice. I don't bend, I don't bruise, I adjust to dark blues. If love's a fire, I let it burn. Watch it fade, watch it turn. Pain don't rush, it waits its turn. Teaches what you never learn. I ain't bitter, I ain't used, just a man who paid his dues. These dark blues walk me home when I'm better off alone. They don't ask me to choose, they already know the truth. I don't pray, I don't move, I just breathe in dark blues. Oh, in dark blues. Dawn shows up, no excuse. Still standing in dark blues. Oh, city exhales when the bars shut down, like it's tired of wearing the crown. I walk past lives I almost chose. Every face tells me what I know. I don't chase the younger man, I buried him where I stand. Every scar I never show keeps time moving slow. I learned pain don't need a sound, it just settles in around, like smoke that stains a room long after you leave. These dark blues don't fight the night, they make peace with low light. They don't promise, they don't use, they just sit with truth. I don't rise, I don't lose, I remain in dark blue. Ooh. Street corners whisper my name, not loud, just enough to stay. Your memory ain't sharp or sweet, it's the rhythm in my feet. I don't replay what went wrong, I let it hum like an old song. Some melodies don't resolve, they just go on. I stopped asking for relief, stopped dressing wounds with belief. Some nights are meant to end, they just bend. These dark blues keep their distance, like a man who understands. They don't ask me to be strong, they just let me stand. I don't win, I don't choose, I just stay in dark blue. Midnight feels like borrowed time, every breath a measured line. I don't rush what's nearly gone, I let it finish on its own. I've seen hope wear thinner skin, break when you lean too hard on it. I don't curse what's overdue, I let it through. If love's a language, I went quiet, not out of fear, just tired. Some truths don't want release, they want peace. I ain't empty, I ain't full, just steady like the pull of gravity and use. Shape my fate, they just walk beside the way when the night asks me to move. I don't refuse, I don't pray, I don't lose, I exist in dark blue. Morning breath, no cue, same world. Seen nothing yet. We traded scars like secrets, names are never meant to keep. She told me about a man who lived while she was fast asleep. I told her about a dodge, a girl I loved too hard and rough. Now I poured my heart out lightly, and it's still one ever enough. Whiskey on the lips, truth in her eyes. They talk about love in all of its lies. Two broken hearts leaning into the night, feeling so wrong. It's starting to feel right. If love is a river, I'm stuck on a bridge. If life is a bottle, I'm drinking the dregs. But you taste like the one good thing I didn't lose. Sweet love, alive in a whiskey blues. Jukebox playing some old story about a woman and a train. She said, funny how the music always sounds a lot like pain. I said, maybe we're just foolish, paying cover at the door for the same set showing pieces. We've been watching since we were born. Laugh got loud at midnight, a car came down to one. My two, she had my jacket on, saying, I ain't ready to run. She traced my faded tattoo, said, what were you running from? I said, the man I was back then. She said, honey, time to prom. Oh yeah, whiskey on the lips, truth in her eyes. We talk about love in all of this lies. Two broken hearts leading tracks across your brand new floor. It don't knock before it enters, it just keeps down every door. Some days it's Sunday morning, coffee, laughter, lazy sheets. Some nights it's slamming cupboards, saying things that don't repeat. We thought dreams like strangers, speaking soft so they don't scare. She wants a little house one day, prints on a windowsill of tell, where someone reads the paper and doesn't disappear. I'll stare, I walk the kind of quiet when my shadow stays right here. She said, you know this bar ain't heaven, but it sure ain't hell. Pull the hair off of her shoulder side, time will always tell. I raise my blouse up to the ceiling, so to the max we can't undo. She cleans hers in the rhyme, said to the few that make it through. Whiskey on the lips, fruit in her eyes. We talk about love in all of its lies. Two broken hearts leading into the night, feeling so wrong, it's starting to feel right. If love is storm, I've lost every roof. If life is a trial, I'm missing the proof. When she tastes like the one good thing I didn't lose. Sweet love, hard love, and a whiskey blues. I said I'm scared of Sunday quiet, worry of sunlight folding clothes. She said I'm scared of Friday evening, empty tables going home alone. I said love just slow surrender. She said love's the one excuse. We both smiled in the silence, 'cause we both knew the truth. She said write my name in chalk on your old front porch. If I see it once, silence. 'Cause we both, 'cause we both. She said write my name in chalk on your old front porch. If I see it when I'm silent, 'cause we both knew the truth. She said write my name in chalk on your old front porch. If I see it when I'm Another glass sweats on the bar, just like me, been working hard. City breathing down my neck, every promise turns to dead. I don't chase, I don't plead, I just sit here, let it bleed. Crowds talk loud, say too much, I learned silence, it's harder than touch. I don't break, I just bend, I don't lose, I descend. Every smile's a loaded gun, pointed when the nights have learn to lie. Every step feels measured now. I don't rush, I don't bow. Your memory ain't warm or sweet. It's a ghost that walks my street. No hard feelings, no regret. Just lessons carved in cigarette smoke and dead. I stopped asking why or when. Some roads don't circle back again. I don't hope, I don't plan. I just do what a broken man can. These dark blues don't need a voice. They hum low, they make the choice. They pull me through the quiet nights, past the wrongs, past the fights. I don't win, I don't lose, I just live with these dark blues. Midnight deals with my reflection. No forgiveness, no protection. I learned peace ain't feeling fine. It's surviving one more line. Clock keeps time, I don't care. I've been gone, I've been there. Some in praise, some in fall. Some just stand and feel it all. If love's a crime, I serve my time. Self-made a memory and wine. They say move on, let it fade, but some scars like to stay. I ain't angry, I ain't numb, just tired where I'm from. I don't scream, I don't bruise. I just carry these dark blues. These dark blues walk beside me. Don't judge, don't leave. They know every quiet truth I never speak, but always keep. I don't ask, I don't accuse, I just move with these dark blues. Morning comes, I stay cool, still dressed in dark blue. Neon bleeds on a wet back street. Every shadow knows my feet. I don't rush, I don't stall. Time bends, you've seen it all. Your name sits quiet in my chest. Not sharp, not heavy, just unrest. I don't dig through old truths. I already paid my dues. I learned early how to stay when love learns how to walk away. Some lessons don't come loud, they come proud. These dark blues don't pull me low. color-coded signs, like it's reading my spine. I don't flinch, I don't hide, I learn pieces on my side. Strength ain't loud, it's composed, it's every bridge you never burned. I don't chase what's confused, I walk clean through dark blues. If love's a flame, I kept the scar. Didn't worship, didn't bar. Some fires teach you how to see in low degrees. I ain't empty, I ain't cold, just finally in control. These dark blues don't fade or shine, they just match my line. When the night asks me to choose, I don't refuse, I don't rise, I don't lose, I remain in dark blues. Street goes still, no cues. Same walk, dark blue. Knife falls in like a tailor coat, fist just right around my throat. City lights don't ask my name, they blink once, then look away. I don't chase what's moving fast, I learn wait from things that last. Every step I didn't lose, polished by dark blues. I see the fire burn itself, trying to be something else. Some men learn to rise and fall, I learned to stand. These dark blues don't break my stride, they keep the edges tight. They don't beg, they don't use, they just set the mood. I don't bend, I don't choose, I move clean in dark blues. Barroom glass holds neon lights, same old songs in newer ties. Your voice drifts through the smoke, doesn't land, just floats. I don't chase what didn't stay, trust these dark blues. Just steady tune. Dark blues. Gone cold on the counter, ashtrays full of old fights. Your perfume still on that flannel shirt, hanging where you left last night. You said you're tired of the same old story, me and that bottle in the same old chair. You slammed the door, took your glory, left that echo buzzing in the air. Floorboard creaks in the quiet, like it's laughing at this fool. I've been trading all our Sundays for smoky bars and cheap bar stools. Every promise that I ever poured, you spilled out somewhere on the floor. Now it's me in this glass at midnight, talking to your shadow by the door. I got whiskey on my wedding ring, lipstick on my guilty grin. I keep losing every good thing to the same old sin. Love's a fight and love's a flame. I strike a match and curse your name, but I keep crawling back to you with these whiskey blues. You said, boy, you love your troubles more than you ever loved me. I said, girl, you love your leaving. Guess we both love what we can't keep. There's a picture on the kitchen table, you in white, me in my best. Funny how a little piece of paper can cut deeper than a knife to the chest. I try to change the channel, but every song sounds like your laugh. Every jukebox in this town keeps dragging me back. I got whiskey on my wedding ring, lipstick on my guilty grin. I keep losing every good thing to the same old sin. Love's a road my story. He just shakes his head and pours. Says, son, you wanna fix it, you can't sleep here on this floor. So I stumble through the screen door, sunrise, stained hands, heavy eyes. Every hangover holds a promise that I'll break by Friday night. You're out there finding fresh air, I'm in here breathing smoke. You found peace inside a sunrise, I found comfort in the choke. But I remember how your laughter used to dance across my skin. Now it's just the ice in this glass, tapping time for what might have been. I got whiskey on my wedding ring, lipstick on my guilty grin. I keep losing every good thing to the same old sin. Love's a cage and love's a key. You set it down and walk from me. Now every road leads back to you. And these whiskey blues. Oh, oh, oh. I could pour this poison out, take that walk to your front door. Say I'm done with chasing shadows, done sleeping on this barroom floor. Would you slam it in my face or pull me in, say start again? Is there a prayer in this disaster or just a wish at the bitter end? Oh, oh. I trace that pale tan line where a ring used to ride. You took yours off in anger, I still twist mine when I lie. Maybe love is just a lesson written crooked across our days. Maybe I'm a slow learner, still reading it the hardest way. I got whiskey on my wedding ring, lipstick on my guilty grin. I keep losing every good thing to the same old sin. Love's a storm and love's a bruise. I wear your name inside my shoes. Every step I feel that truth in these whiskey blues. So here's to all our almost, all the fights and all the fun, to the way you said you'd save me from myself and from that sun. If you ever feel that midnight creeping lonely through your bones, you know where this fool is sitting, same bar stool, same old ghost. Got whiskey on my wedding ring and your memory in my veins. If loving you's a losing, empty glass, full ashtray, same old song on replay. You showed up, boots by the door, laughing and smoke like I'd heard it before. Red lipstick on my best mistakes. You said, boy, how much more can you take? I said, pull up a chair, pour what you choose. If love's gonna hurt, make it whiskey blues. Love hits hard like a midnight train, slowing down through a heart in pain. You burn my throat, but you clear my mind. Every wrong turn still feels alive. If I'm gonna lose, I'll lose with you. If I'm gonna crawl, I'll crawl on through, baby. If my heart's gonna break in two, let it break with whiskey blood. Whiskey blue. We dance crooked on a crooked floor. You stole my breath and you asked for more. Neon buzzing, but feels aligned. If I'm gonna lose, I'll lose with you. If I'm gonna crawl, I'll crawl on through, baby. If my heart's gonna break in two, let it break with whiskey. Whiskey blues. Sunday morning, sun too bright, you in my shirt from the night last night. Coffee cold, but your hands were warm. We laughed at the mess and the thunderstorm. You traced the lines on my tired face, said you've been running, babe, from an empty place. I kissed your palm, said I always choose the long way home through the whiskey blues. Every promise tastes like fire, every kiss a spinning room. I keep lighting my desire like a match that knows its doom. Oh yeah, love hits hard like a midnight train, slowing loud through a heart in pain. You burn my throat, but you clear my mind. Every wrong turn still feels aligned. If I'm gonna lose, I'll lose with you. If I'm gonna crawl, I'll crawl on through, baby. If my heart's gonna break in two, let it break with whiskey blues. Whiskey blues, you're my last call, first sin, my goodbye and my begin. You're the ache I lean into, the storm I keep walking through. You're the card I should not draw, every line I cross in chalk. You're the prayer I have believed, the one I drink and never leave. So take my pride, take my name, scratch your letters in my flame. If love's a tab I can't refuse, I'll pay it singing these whiskey blues. Hey! Years go by, same old bar, same old stool, same old scars, but your laugh still shakes the walls every time my past life calls. We ain't perfect, we ain't pure, but every fight makes me more sure. I trade my heaven for these worn-out shoes, walking beside you through the whiskey blues. Yeah. Love hits hard like a midnight train, slowing loud through a heart in pain. You burn my throat, but you clear my mind. Every wrong turn still feels aligned. If I'm gonna lose, I'll lose with you. If I'm gonna crawl, I'll crawl on through, baby. If my heart's gonna break in two, let it break with whiskey. Whiskey blues. Oh, let it break with whiskey. Whiskey blues. So pour it slow, let the night run long. Life is short, but this love is strong. If I gotta drown, I'll choose this view. You, my glass, and these whiskey blues. You, my glass, and these whiskey blues. Night pours down like cheap regret on a city that won't forget. I walk slow, hands in my jeans. Learn too much from what I've seen. Streetlights buzz like bad advice. Same mistakes, different price. I don't ask for second views. I already know the truth. I've watched love turn in a way. Watch patience come too late. Some lessons don't arrive, they wait. These dark blues don't save my soul. They just help me stay in control. They don't shine, they don't bruise. They just live where I do. I don't beg, I don't choose. I just wear these dark blues. Barroom floors know how I stand. Half a man, half a plan. Your memory ain't sharp or loud. It's just there like a cloud. I don't hate what didn't stay. I just learned to let it wait. Some hearts bend, some refuse. Mine grew quiet, dark and used. Silence taught me how to move without asking for proof. You don't need to say goodbye to know. These dark blues walk my line. Never rush, never lie. They don't heal, they don't accuse. They just show what's true. I don't win, I don't lose. I just stand in dark blue. Midnight clocks don't judge my pace. They just tick, they don't wait. I've made peace with what I lack. I don't look forward, I don't look back. Strength ain't fierce or pride. It's keeping calm when you're tired. I don't scream, I don't bruise. I learn restraint from dark blues. If hope knocks, I let it pass. Some doors close too fast. I ain't holy, I ain't damn. Just a man who understands. There's some roads you never choose. They choose you. Dark blues don't fade away. They age like truth. They stay when the night pulls tight and cruel. They keep me cool. I don't pray, I don't move. I just breathe in dark.